Okay, right, let's see how this goes. Right, is this a bit pastel-y in colour, just a little bit of colour. It looks very demure, the colours in this. So let's see if we can make this one look a treat. We're going to make this look funny. We're going to be moving it, slipping and sliding it as we normally do with most of our originals. So this one's going to be, colour-wise, this one's really quite demure. Okay, we're still lightening it off nonetheless. Is it horrible squeak? Now it's gone. So we're gonna just go here. Right. So let's get this demure looking piece out. It is invitation to inspect. Okay, so we got this in the mail. Well, it's a piece of real estate shit. So we're not going to bother opening it up. We're just interested in what we have here, the image. So we're going to slip and slide that and make it into something a lot more interesting than a fucking real estate leaflet or whatever you call it. So real estate leaflet, going to make it look more interesting. It's going to be a work of art instead of a piece of capitalist piggery. We're going to make this into something different. No use wasting these papers that I get in the mail. I'd like to make use of them before I put them in the recycle bin where they belong. Anyway, that looks good. We got that first go, but you can see the colours are still pretty demure. So interesting. So we're going to use that as our master copy. This is just going to be thrown on the floor for recycling later, and we're just going to use this as our master copy. We're going to use this as a master copy. So we just put that on the glass like we just did, and we're just going to change it to copied paper. Going to go and going to do some more work here, just a little bit there, and the copy density, we don't want it to be too demure, too wishy-washy. So we're just going to go there, and we're going to make a four-way mirror image out of this piece of stupid real estate. I have heard that real estate prices are going down, or it's become a renter's market for a change, but I still don't think it's enough. But it's good to hear somehow the market is becoming a little bit more renter friendly rather than landlord friendly. So it's good to hear that. I'm wondering if we could make that a little bit better, or maybe we'll keep that yellow tint. It looks a bit yellowy, but just hard to decide. So we're just going to print off another one. We're just going to keep it yellowy. But yeah, it's funny that it seems like it's become a bit of a renter's market, so I've heard on the news. So hopefully these landlords will be bending over backwards to make the renting experience more pleasant for those people who need to rent. So it's a renter's market. From what I can tell, it's best to have a balanced market, to be ideally, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, that it would be good if we could have a market where it's even Stevens with the renters and with the landlords, so that there's enough dwellings for rental for the people who need to rent, but yet enough renters to keep the landlords in business. It's good to have a balance if you can, but it's not always, usually it's a bit difficult achieving that equilibrium. That would be that's like an idealism, but I'm just hoping, I just like to hope for the future that things will get better. I don't like to just write off the future and think everything's going to get bad for whatever reason. I do want to believe that we can, as people in this generation, make a difference for future generations. And yeah, anyway, we're just going to slot these into position. Sounds like the photocopier is doing something funny. I think it's probably stabilizing image. I didn't actually look at the, I'm not bothering to look at the screen. It's sometimes it does these things even without showing on the screen. So I don't know what that is. But anyway, that looks quite interesting. I think we can call that one quits.